Well, Skap attack done lost his mind once again, folks. And with this Joker thing, it's common. It's common for this guy to keep losing his mind and saying these outrageous things that don't make any kind of sense whatsoever. And somebody sent me his video. One of my subs sent me his video about Joker, and basically him being overlooked in a draft in 2000 and what was it, 14? I want to say in 2014, whenever he was drafted, I didn't want to watch the video at first, but the sub sent me the video and he wanted me to comment on this video, and he kind of asked me, was it a response to the video that I had put out about Joker? And I really don't think so. We'll never know. He probably watches my channel, but he's too coward to say he does. Remember, he all the stuff that I said about this guy, he's too coward. We'll talk about this whole thing in a minute. We'll talk about the whole video, and we'll have to go over Joker's career again, because I guess Skap don't get it right. We'll just talk about everything in general about Joker, right? But all the things that I done said about Skap, he ain't never clapped back once, because he's the type of dude, he got his nose so far up in the air, I won't say nothing to this guy. He's got just a few thousand subscribers. He's not on my level. These are the type of guys you deal with. And, we kind of got an idea what kind of guy this is, right? He worked in the, he kind of like worked in the background of sports journalism back in the day, whatever like that. I don't think he never made it to where he wanted to make it on TV big and stuff like that. So, he started his own channel. Much respect to him. I always liked this channel until he started coming out with this Joker stuff. It started to be insane. You lose, you like dumping all your credibility on this guy. Like you tell all these other guys their era is crappy in the 2020s, but this guy, you keep showing him with Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, all these other guys, which I'm gonna get the Joker in a minute. I'm not hating on Joker, but I don't, like I said, I like this channel until he started coming up with this. He ain't holding the same standard with this Joker guy. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let me say this first, before we even get into this video, and I kind of do my reply on it. First of all, Joker, I have nothing against this guy. This guy is the best player in the 2020s. He's the best player in the 2020s. What's so crazy is out of respect and out of him doing it the right way and not cheating the game. I have LeBron James behind him. I have Joker in front of LeBron James, right? I just do. The not only won 3 MVPs with no super team, should have won 4, won championship without a super team, okay? Beat LeBron James and AD, 2 top 75 players. One was defensive player, while being an all-NBA, both of them was all-NBA, and of course, both of them was all-star. Those 2 seasons, swept them, and gentlemen swept them in back-to-back seasons. So, look, man, imagine that happened to Michael Jordan with an all-NBA teammate who is top 75. That would be, I'm talking about Michael Jordan, I don't know what year that was for LeBron James as far as age. So he's 40 now. I don't know, 38, 39, I think it was. Or 37, 38, and 38, 39, whatever it is. That's big. And that's a hit against LeBron James right there. You get gentlemen swept and swept against this guy with no help. And you got AD? No, bro. You ain't coming back from that. You ain't coming back. You're behind Joker. Yeah, so I said Joker, he's the best player in this era. I know what are we? We're about to go into 25-26, right? Unless something drastically pops off with SGA and he keeps winning championships and keeps winning the MVP, then you can change my mind about that. Joker, not being the best in this era. Just because I said Joker didn't deserve the MVP, not saying he didn't deserve it, but I think SGA was more deserving, right? And just because I'm saying, I didn't want to give my vote to Joker last year, that don't mean he's not the best player in the 2020s. He is, clearly, hands down. But let me say this, before we get into the other stuff. This guy has to win, folks. He has to start winning. Okay, he has to start winning championships. And if he don't demand other great players, he's not going to win championships. Okay, everybody's doing all this stuff on the offseason, and he's basically doing nothing. He's going back to damn Serbia and playing in the damn Serbian league. This is what I was talking about. I'm sick of seeing these guys going back to Europe and playing in the Euro League in the offseason. And then what? You're not committed to getting a team together to achieve greatness, to win championships. So he's got to start winning. One championship in 10 years, and 3 MVPs, and of course the finals MVPs. No statistical titles. So we can talk about this a little bit in a minute, but no, bro. So he basically made a video, Skap did, about Joker being overlooked. And I forget what exact number he was picked or whatever. It really don't matter to me. He wasn't a high draft pick. He just wasn't. He wasn't that good to be a high draft pick. So, he's trying to say, oh, he picked all these. They picked all these teams picked all these players over Joker. And now basically they're paying for it. It's kind of like a thing. He was comparing. What was the guys he was comparing? I think Michael Jordan was overlooked. I think he said Kobe. Kobe Bryant got sent to the. I don't even know why he mentioned Kobe, because Kobe didn't get overlooked. He said Kobe got sent to the Lakers. Oh man, I think he said somebody else too. I don't know, but to put his name in the same breath as Michael Jordan and some of the other guys he mentioned that were overlooked in the draft. Michael Jordan wasn't like out of the top 10 or out of the damn top 5 overlooked, something like that. Are you kidding me? Look, Joker was so awful. I won't say awful, but he was so not that good that they drafted him, the Nuggets, and said go back to Serbia or some what do you call them? Whatever you want to call them, some league, and get better. Right? Go to some league and get better. You're not good enough to play in the NBA. Go play in the damn farm team league and get better. Okay, so he got drafted in 14. They told him, they gave him the boot, and he came back the next year and started playing it, right? His rookie season. He didn't play the same year. He wasn't good enough, right? Wasn't good enough. So look, this is nothing against Joker. You're going to see at the end. I done did this video before. But, he goes back, like I said, he comes back and he plays for Denver. Okay, he put up decent rookie numbers, 10, whatever, 7, this and that and that and that. This is a kicker, folks. We already did this video. Joker missed the playoffs his first 3 seasons, folks. Let me give it to you again. Joker missed the playoffs his first 3 seasons. Let me give it to you again. Joker didn't make an All-Star or won All-NBA until his 5th season, if I ain't mistaken. Let me make sure. Let me make sure of these things, but I'm pretty sure. So, while I look this up, let me explain. So Skap is telling you how bad this guy was overlooked, but yet he didn't make an All-Star or an All-NBA for all those years. Let me see if I can look this up real quick. Oh, I thought I had it right here. Well, I thought I had it, folks. No, I thought I had it like right at the, I don't know where the hell it went, so we got to dig deep to find it. So Joker, so he came in, we won't even count the year he got drafted, right? He did get drafted 14, but he didn't start playing until, come back and start playing until 15. So he didn't make an All-NBA or All-Star until 2019, right? So I might be a little bit off on that. But we know he didn't make the playoffs for 3 years. So 16, 17, 18. You got it? 16, 17, 18. He didn't make an all. Let me make sure. Yep. So 3 years, this guy didn't even make. Why was I saying 5? I was thinking about SGA, my fault. I think SGA and what's his name? I think Steph Curry was like that too. It was ridiculous. So he came in at 15. And didn't make one All-Star or one All-NBA until 19. So that's 16, 17, 18. So his 4th season in the league, he finally makes his first All-Star and first All-NBA. Now, granted, this first year, the second year, the 3rd year, he could have made an All-Star team. Didn't make it. He could have made an All-NBA 3rd team. His first year, second year, 3rd year, didn't make it. And we looked at the clowns who were making All-NBA at his position in front of him. Joakim Noah. Who was it? Carl Anthony Clowns. Let me see if I still got this. No, I don't have it on hand right now. But I'm just saying, he wasn't, well, we can look it up. It ain't no problem. I'm just saying, we already did this video before. So 2016 All-NBA. So he had a chance to make the All-NBA 16, 17, 18. He didn't. So here it is. DeAndre Jordan made the first team for Joker's position, the center position. DeMarcus Cousins for the second. Andre Drummond. All these guys made it in 16. First, second, and third. Okay, 17. Anthony Davis. I'm cool with that. Rudy Gobert beat you out, bro. DeAndre Jordan beat you out again in 2017. That was AD on the first team. So 18. AD, second team, Joel Embiid, and third team, Carl Anthony Clowns. I'm just saying, folks. We kind of went over the whole center position as far as all-time greats. We went to the Wilt Chamberlains, we went to the Bill Russells, we went to the David Robinsons. Who else? Goodness God, I think we went to Elijah One, Ewing, just some of the all-time great centers. And these guys were making at least All-Star the first and second season, and making All-NBA at least third team the first, second, or third season. So I'm just trying to, I don't want to hold you long on this one, but I'm just trying to find out, how was Joker overlooked when he didn't even make an All-NBA or an All-Star appearance until his fourth season, folks? And I'm trying to tell you, this isn't common with all-time greats in that top 10, right? Your Tim Duncans and, your Michael Jordans, your Wills, your Kareems. We did Kareem. He was like All-Star first year, All-NBA. I think he was second team or something like that until, there it was, until, a long time. Who else? Even Kobe, he was, I think his second year, he was All-Star. In All-NBA, I want to say his third year. I'm just saying, folks. How was this guy cheated and overlooked? Well, I won't say cheated. How was he overlooked? The biggest overlooked superstar of all time. When he was over there playing in the EuroLeague, playing against nobody. He was playing in the EuroLeague against nobody, folks. He was playing against Serbians. So, like I said, I don't know if Skap made that video to try to make it, try to make him look good. He ain't even got to try to look good. I mean, the guy's the best player in the 2020s. I don't know what that tells you, though. He's only got one championship and 3 MVPs. It should have had 4. So what does that tell you? He's the best player in the 2020s. Remember, when we say the best player, we'll say, oh, yeah, Kobe was the best player in the 2000s. Michael was the best player in the 90s. Some people say, they just want to couple them up and say Magic and Bird was the best in the, 60s. Kareem was the best in the 70s. I guess you could throw in, a little bit of Dr. J, whatever. But you tend to look at what made them the best in those eras. Right? The championships, the MVPs, the statistical titles, the All-NBAs, all these things like that. So when you look at Joker, yes, he has the All-NBAs, he's got the, he don't have no statistical titles. He only got one championship. So where does this go? Imagine this guy, the rest of the 2020s, this guy only wins one, he only stays with this one championship. See, we can't keep playing for stats. that's the LeBron James in this era type of thinking, especially in the 2020s. No, it's championships. This guy has to get it done. But if he's just coming over here for a check and say, oh, if I win by myself, I'm cool. I'll still get my stats, and I'm going back to Serbia. And play Serbian basketball and be with my family. I have nothing wrong against that. But to me, if this happens and he only wins one championship in the 2020s, or maybe in his career, the MVPs are starting to look really bad. Not that he didn't deserve them. It's just that the competition is going to look weaker and weaker and weaker. Because and also what it's going to look like was a whole bunch of stats just won him the MVP. He ain't beating no 60-win teams. He ain't winning 60 games. You know, come on, man. He's got to get it done. I'm trying to tell you guys with these international players, man, they don't care about winning, man. They just getting this money and going back to Europe, wherever they come from, and they're not promoting American culture. They're not promoting American basketball. Nothing. They're just getting their money and going back. These top 5 players or whatever. That's why I question, are they making this kind of money when you're over there playing in Euro leagues trying to make more money? Looks weird. You're supposed to be making all this money. I ain't gonna do this video again, man. It's really hurting my head. But yeah, I just don't see how this guy was even remotely overlooked. Who the hell was this guy? Nobody knew who the hell this guy was. Because he did nothing. We had all kind of European players coming over here. International players in the 2000s and 2010s. They weren't overlooked. And like we're starting to question is, did he only get this good because the league got weaker? Yep. He couldn't even make the league when he got drafted. He got to go. The next season, he ain't do nothing. He missed the playoffs. No All-Star, no All-NBA. The second season he was actually playing, didn't make the playoffs. If I ain't mistaken, y'all correct me. That's what I thought I had in the video. Anyways, didn't make the playoffs, didn't make an All-Star, didn't make an All-NBA. Same thing in the third season. I mean, what? Yeah, Skap talked about everything else, but this guy didn't do shit his first 3 seasons. And I'm not trying to say he had to, whatever. But to me, those all-time great guys, they always at least made an All-Star. Some of them made All-NBA 13 the first year, made All-NBA 13 the second year. Something. I'm not knocking the guy for what he became. He became what he became. Looks like the weakest era of all time, the 2020s. So, I mean, that's all I can give you guys, folks. Nobody overlooked something that wasn't there. And it fine. He got overlooked, fine. Come in, boom, bam, boom. Give me that all-star team. Give me that all-NBA. Nope. He didn't say that the first year. He didn't do it. What about second year? Nope. What about third year? Nope. And then he makes all-NBA first team his 4th year. And then in the 5th year, he makes all-NBA second team. What? See, Skap won't talk about this stuff. He won't. Skap will call this the stat happy era in the 2020s. It's a weak era, but when it comes to Joker, it's different, right? He won't do that. He won't do that. You won't say he got great because the era got weak. What was he doing in the 210s? He had half the damn 210s to do anything and couldn't do anything at all. Missing playoffs. I'm about to get off of here, man. I can't do this no more, man. I like Joker. The thing that disappoints me the most about this guy is that he don't demand help, like all NBA help, all-star help, like future Hall of Fame help. He's not demanding these things so he can win. He's not demanding it. Everybody else is out here doing all this, getting this stuff done. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear a damn thing when this guy's not winning no more. I don't want to hear it. And stop. If you're not winning, no more MVPs. I'm done. That's done. They didn't give Michael Jordan another damn MVP until you start winning. Yes, he won one, but he's got to keep winning, man. He just no more MVPs. That's it. I don't want to hear who he's got on his team. This guy's going back to Serbia. Ain't trying to get nobody. I'm done. I'm done with this guy. I want him to win, but I'm done with the nonsense, man. And the fact that the NBA don't have this guy has 3 MVPs in the damn 2020s, and this guy ain't the face of the league. That's weird, folks. These guys don't want to be the face of the league. They would have to promote American culture, American basketball. They just want to run back to their countries. You got SGA. He went to high school here, went to college here, and he's waving a damn Canadian flag, folks. After he wins the championship in the parade. Yes, I know he was born in Canada, but I'm just saying these guys don't want nothing to do with the United States except for the money. I'm serious. And I could say something else about culture in general, but I'm not going to get into it. you know, with these people coming over here waving their flag, and man, it just burns you, bro. But yeah, I'm done with this Joker until he starts winning. Nobody overlook this guy. Want nothing to look at. You won't play no competition in school. I mean, back over there. I'm just trying to tell you, bro. Skap got to stop.